Greetings. Happy New Day. Happy Sunday. Happy New You. It's me, Queen, here today on this wonderful Sunday afternoon. I believe it's the third Sunday in this new year of 2021. And I just am throwing my hat over the wall. I'm ready to get started. I've been talking about this. Actually, something's been in my heart pretty deeply for a while. And today is going to be the beginning of this adventure, this journey that I'm calling QUEEN-SPIRATIONs. QUEEN-SPIRATIONs. And actually, that's a combination of Queen inspirations together. Because y'all know my purpose is to support you to be the queen that you are, to live like a queen. And I mean that, live it. And one of the things, one of the areas or realms that I've distinguished that supports you at a very basic fundamental level on ground level one is the palace. I always say the palace, which is synonymous with your home, your environment. And home is everything. Home is sanctuary. Home is love. Home is safety. Home is where the heart is. Home is everything to us, no matter what it is, whether it's a room, a mansion, a flat, a straight through, whatever it is. Home for everyone is just critical. It's important. It's kind of what holds us. So I'm interested in having you live your life fully as queen. So what I want to do, and I'm going to be doing little short sharings, basically short inspirations, I hope, in which I will just show you parts of my palace, like share things that I have in my environment that sing to me, that make me feel queen, that reaffirm my queenliness to myself. And that's to inspire you to put the things in your palace and in your home environment that will inspire you to be the queen that you are and to create your unique queendom. So I'm ready to just release, and why not? It's the beginning of a brand new year. So the little things, you know, so much is said about the little things, and it's very important. It's the little steps, it's the little objects, it's the little accomplishments, it's the little things that mean so much. And that's not just a trite thing to say. Yeah, you don't have to live in a mansion, but you can actually seed your environment with little things that mean so much to you. So I'm going to share things that help me, or that support me, that sing to me in my environment of palace, because I do believe I have created a palace for myself. That smells so good. So this is Queen, this is number one. This is my first, I'm introducing QUEEN-SPIRATIONs. And this is the beginning of the QUEEN-SPIRATION I want to share with you. So these are gorgeous white lilies, white tiger lilies, I believe. I know they're lilies. I've been in love with these for a very long time. And so it's probably 20 years now that I've been doing this queenly service to myself of buying myself flowers weekly. Now maybe every 2 weeks would, change the situation, but this particular flower lasts forever. So I bought the lilies. You buy kind of closed like this, and this is what has happened over the course of a week. They have opened to such luscious, gorgeous, big flowers, almost as big as my face and head. And the aroma is divine. I mean, last night I was laying down. I had this on the corner on a little glass table, which I'll show you. That's one of my elements of queenliness. And I was smelling this. I was going to sleep, and this strong, beautiful smell of the flowers was all up my nostrils. And even this morning when I arose, thank God, it was still there. So I actually didn't know how long I was doing this practice. I would say it's a practice because we know practice makes perfect. So we have to do things to establish our queendom, and we have to make it a practice. That means a good habit. So I was in Park Slope years ago, and I ran into this divine brother Royal. Happy birthday to him. His birthday was on the 15th. And I was at my then flower place over there on Fifth Avenue in Brooklyn. And he saw me. He says, wow, you're still doing that. And I was like, huh? He says, yeah, you've been doing this for the last 10, 15 years. And he was so wonderful. He actually bought the flowers for me that day. So that was a long time ago. So honestly, I've been doing this for probably 20 years, not to date myself. So when I used to go to look for flowers for my week, which is a treat in and of itself, the whole process of selection of, finding out what tickles your fancy. It could be the same that day, the same one every time, or, you get to look at the bouquet and the variety of choices, and you think about your home environment, the colors, you think about your feeling, your vibration. Like you might feel like, oh, I just want to have a red flower, something that's exciting. Or you might say, oh, I want something yellow and mellow. You get to choose. But this is one of my favorite. White is purity. It's cleansing. It can go in the environment. And like I said, this flower blossoms exceptionally well. And so you can just buy it. Now, when I used to go over to Park Slope to get my flowers, I was paying a pretty penny. I was paying like $20, $25 a week. That could be a bit much, or every 2 weeks even. And, one of my things that I want to bring to you in this whole endeavor with QUEEN-SPIRATIONS is, I don't want to say beauty on a budget. That probably sounds corny. But yeah, you can, these little things that you can add that will be so precious to you are very inexpensive. It doesn't have to cost a fortune to feel like a fortune, to make you feel like a fortune. So I used to spend $20, $25. That was my limit. These today, and this is one time I'm going to give you my insider information. I'm going to give you a tip. Trader Joe's. Ooh, I love Trader Joe's. I mean, for flowers, I said, yo, I can get flowers from Trader Joe's now. $6 to $10, $6 to $12, 6 to 12, 15, and have an exquisite bouquet of flowers that will just move my soul and spirit for the whole week or two. So I bought these flowers last week. Pretty close. That's a smart thing to do so that you can watch them and actually go along the experience of the opening with your flowers. And so I have my lily, and this kind of goes with my decor, the purple. I don't even know what they're called. They are so cute. They look like little just sprays, and they're violet. And my color in my room, my decor is a little violet, so I got those. So altogether, I think I paid $12 for an exotic, beautiful, lovely bouquet of flowers that will serve me in my palace. They will come into my nostrils throughout the day, in the evening, in the morning when I awake. I will look at them and see them and feel, oh, it's so lovely, it's so feminine, it's so beautiful. It's God's hand, flowers. And so, and what I want to say to you, my final note is that it doesn't have to be conscious, I mean, I know that the things that we are putting in our environment, and that's dealing with our five senses, what we see, what we smell, what we touch, what we hear, what we look, see. Our elements, they feed us. They feed our spirit. in our environment, whether we're focusing on them consciously or not, is giving us something. It's giving us something. So, serve yourself, Queen. Delight yourself, Queen. It's very simple and elegant, but a bouquet of flowers in your boudoir or on your kitchen table on a weekly basis will do something to you very lovely. Now, I ain't going to get into it this time, but there's something prerequisite in this whole thing about getting the palace together and being, creating your queendom and your palace, and that is cleanliness. We're not going to talk, and order. As we're going along this journey, we'll be talking about all those things, so you know that if you're going to put a bouquet on a flower's on a table, the table has to be clear. The table has to be clear. Just clear it. And we can talk about, I can't wait to show you how to make it nice. Very inexpensively, but just beautiful for you and your family or your mate, whatever your situation is. But you're doing this for you. You're doing it because it makes you feel good. It makes you conscious of the beauty of life and of who you are. And actually, it also sends a message to those around you, if you don't live alone, that you are queen, and you're showing it and you're establishing that, and they will be able to honor and respect you as such, if not immediately, in time. So, there you have it. I've introduced my Queen-Spiration for today, and I'm looking forward to sharing a little bit more of my queendom, of my queenliness, of my little things that bring me joy as queen in my environment, and hopefully you'll be able to find yours. And in the meantime, stay beautiful and stay safe. Peace.